From the CBS 42 Washington Bureau, President Donald Trump threatened to deploy the National Guard to Chicago following 2 weeks in Washington, D.C. Washington correspondent Vinay Simlot has more.
2 weeks into the federal government takeover of policing in Washington, D.C., President Donald Trump declared crime numbers are way down, and he suggested the death penalty for murderers.
Capital punishment, capital punishment.
But in the nation's capital, senior D.C. police commanders say the president's surge is damaging relationships with the community. One wrote in an email to officers about unnecessary checkpoints and arrests. By law, President Trump can take control of the D.C. Police Department for 30 days.
We'll do an extension. We'll work with Congress, or I could declare an emergency, but I don't think that's going to be necessary.
And he says he wants federal troops in another city next.
We'll do the same thing in Chicago. But I'd like to be asked, as opposed to just going in and doing it.
No one wants them to come. Murders in particular down 50%.
Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker says the president is trying to intimidate opponents. But President Trump says crime in Chicago is out of control.
The governor of Illinois saying that crime has been much better in Chicago recently, and Trump is a dictator. And most people say, if you call him a dictator, if he stops crime, he can be whatever he wants. I'm not a dictator, by the way.
That was Washington correspondent Vinay Simlot reporting. CBS 42 is your local election headquarters, and this morning